before the sun rose over the jagged mountains of Afghanistan, before the world learned the names of 4 courageous Navy SEALs, there was only the silent heartbeat of a mission destined to be remembered forever. Lone Survivor is not just a book, it is a testament to brotherhood, sacrifice, and the unbreakable spirit of a warrior. It invites us to step into the boots of men who trained their entire lives for moments like these. Men who moved through darkness with unwavering loyalty and courage. As you turn its pages, you don't simply read a story, you feel it. You hear the distant echo of gunfire in the mountains, sense the weight of impossible decisions, and witness the raw humanity behind the uniform. This is Marcus Luttrell's first-hand journey through Operation Red Wings, a mission that pushed the limits of endurance and etched the legacy of his teammates into history. With that spirit in mind, let's step into the story. Our story is a true account, told by Marcus Luttrell, the only survivor of the catastrophic 2005 mission, Operation Red Wings. This is not a tale of victory. It is a testament to brotherhood, duty, and the brutal weight of command. It begins in the unforgiving Hindu Kush Mountains of Afghanistan. For U.S. Navy SEALs Lieutenant Michael Murphy, Communications Specialist Danny Dietz, Sniper Matthew Axelson Axe, and Medic Marcus Luttrell covertly inserted. Their mission: to locate and neutralize a dangerous Taliban leader named Ahmad Shah. The team established a hide site, but before they could complete their surveillance, their cover was blown. 3 Afghan goat herders, an old man and 2 boys, stumbled directly onto their position. The impossible choice. This is the moment everything turned. The SEALs captured the herders, knowing they now faced an impossible ethical dilemma. They could kill them to maintain silence and ensure their own safety, violating the military's rules of engagement and their conscience. Or they could release them, adhering to their moral code, but effectively signing their own death warrant, as the herders would certainly alert the Taliban. They took a vote. Despite the tactical risk, Luttrell voted for mercy, arguing that following the rules of engagement was paramount. Even in the face of death, they cut the herders loose. The ambush and the battle. Less than an hour later, Luttrell's fears became a terrifying reality. Hundreds of Taliban fighters, lured by the freed herders, descended upon the foreman team. What followed was a brutal, hours-long engagement. The SEALs were trapped on a steep, unforgiving slope, fighting for their lives against overwhelming numbers. They fought heroically, using the terrain to their advantage. But the relentless fire took its toll. They were forced to throw themselves down sheer cliffs, breaking bones, and suffering catastrophic injuries, all to gain a few meters of cover. Dietz was hit multiple times, but kept fighting until he fell. Axelson fought until the last possible second. The team leader, Michael Murphy, seeing their radio connection fail, and knowing they would die without help, made the ultimate sacrifice. He walked into the open, directly into a hail of enemy fire, to gain the satellite reception needed to call for a rescue. He made the call, and was immediately killed. The second tragedy, and the lone survivor. The mission was now a full-blown disaster. A quick reaction force QRF was immediately Chinook helicopter, carrying 8 additional SEALs and 8 Army Night Stalkers. As the Chinook approached, it was struck by an RPG rocket-propelled grenade, exploding and crashing. All 16 men on board were killed. In the blink of an eye, 19 U.S. servicemen were dead. Luttrell, badly wounded, with a broken back and shrapnel wounds, was the only one left. Crawling away from the site, near death, he was discovered by a local Afghan named Mohammed Gulab. The ancient code. This is the final, remarkable twist of the story. Gulab was a Pashtun who operated under the ancient code of Pashtunwali, specifically the principle of which dictates that a host must protect a guest seeking asylum, even if it means fighting against their own people. Gulab took Luttrell into his village and protected him for days, defending the injured American against Taliban demands to hand him over, all while risking the execution of his entire family. Eventually, word was passed to U.S. forces. A massive operation was launched, and Luttrell was safely extracted. He survived because of the honor of an enemy's culture. Lone survivor is the harrowing chronicle of those fateful hours. A powerful, a sometimes controversial, but ultimately heartbreaking story about the sacrifice, the brotherhood, and the enduring bond between warriors who paid the ultimate price.